Every video is in context of what is there to explain. YouTube, why you keep taking off all my videos? Before you used to list it, or videos deleted for being offensive. All my videos are all in context of what it's saying. It's okay for the agent provocateurs who work for the police in Amsterdam and the judicial fucked up system in Holland to be systematically chasing one man, as my videos have explained, but yet YouTube keep taking away. This is video number 8 of the best showings of these agent provocateurs and their behavior, even when I'm just kicking back and they just come to provoke me. These are some of the best showings. Okay, YouTube, you keep doing it. Pinterest, you keep fluctuating my viewers count unfairly. You're all part of it. Twitter, maybe you're doing okay. Facebook, Zuckerberg, we know about you. Your wicked ass Nazi links. Don't make jokes with us, mate. Better stop it. You kill black people around the world. You're fascists, you're racists. Not just to black people, I'm complaining about this issue to myself as well. I've witnessed it. And yet when we're trying to upload our evidence, people like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and all of them who pretend to be a medium for those people to be putting out their points of view, everything's in context. I don't have to be Hollywood to say, fuck the Jews. Actually, I'm a Jew, more so than those people claim to be. They're the synagogue of Satan. That's what it says in the Bible. He calls them the mother of harlots. He calls the Queen of England the mother of all prostitutes who've gone all around the world and made the whole world drunk with their wickedness. So what? We're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to propagate our own points of view. Everything within context. Speaking. It's not just a serious side. It's also a satirical side where we're here to have a laugh. F you, the King of Holland. We can say that. It's our choice. It's our right. What's offensive about that? It's okay for you to call us niggers, swati pete, blackies, gollywogs for centuries and making denigration programs about black and brown people. And then when you always speak back about you disgusting, vile, see-through, redneck, wannabe Bilderberg and Halliburton crew of so-called George Bush and Tony Blairs and all the wicked people of this world. Man, F you. It's our choice. It's our right to say that. You're killing people who got you on camera, beating up black people, children, antagonizing women, defenseless people, 10 of you against one person. You've seen it. It's arrest number 105 now in Amsterdam and still counting. It might be slightly more. I have to go and check the figures properly. But yeah, YouTube's version is that I'm not allowed to speak in context what I'm saying. Even if I say fuck you, even if I say they're bastards, when I say they're wankers, everything's within context. You can hear that. About being abusive. You're the disgusting non-entity, so-called Caucasian, wannabe Nubians who are just hating, want to use us for commodity. You're nothing. The Hillary Clintons and the Barack Obamas and the so-called, progressives and leftists. We don't trust you. You're worse than the so-called Donald Trumps. Because those rednecks, you're using them as well, putting them in a state of isolation by divide and conquer, and then now playing us against them. If you give the rednecks their little piece of land, give the black hides their little piece of land, they're okay. They don't want to know nothing. They don't want to even disturb you. But the point is this, they don't even want you to have that piece of small land where you can go and rest, the universal so-called credit everybody deserves, which we're all born in this earth. It's okay for one person to have a 200 building portfolio, and then for people to have none. That's the point. They don't want you to have any. Because if you have even just your little bit, people like us don't care about your 200 portfolio. We sit down in our own little space, one room, kicking back with friends, having more fun than you people who have money. Isn't that what it is? Because of the wickedness you've done, you cannot sleep. You will not sleep. It's given to you. YouTube, you stop it, you dirty scumbags. Everything's within context. Okay, it is my right to speak of what is going on to me. 105 times arrested now in so-called Amsterdam, the Zionist wannabe state of Europe. That's who you are. Homosexual fascism is what's going on. People who go into poo-poo who should not even be there because it's disgusting, it's vile. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's a health hazard. You support this. The so-called buggery law that came down the other day. Look at it now. They've messed up the whole world. High on pills to go to sleep, to wake up, to even crack a smile. I haven't burned yet. I don't need to burn later. I don't need it to smile. I don't need to live. I don't need to be vibrating of the highest or one of the highest frequency which man and human being and people should be vibrating, which is niceness, which is happiness. And you were stuck in it. I just came back the other day to the UK briefly, and wow, everywhere's kind of dirty. People out there sleeping on the streets, homeless people. And most importantly, people's faces is that there's no will to live. I'm walking down the road all bouncing, all happy, like, wow, they're all looking at me like, who's this guy that's smiling? Like, why is he smiling? Not entirely, but a good 70%. That's what I really visualized, you know. So with all your money, with all your system of so-called progressive understanding, you ain't got nothing. It's fake, and we know it's fake. That is the real fake news, okay? Or you so-called top guys, or you so-called top girls, you ain't going nowhere. Well, am I supposed to feel sorry for you in your state of depression now? Why? Because you're going out there giving other people wickedness. There are some difference and separation with people who suffer depression. Yes, well, I know that. There are some victims within them, and we identify with these victims, we sympathize with these victims who have been bullied, who have been maimed, people like him, who would have been in my position, but who succumbed to the pressures. You know what I mean? But those, the majority, who I think is the majority of those sufferers, of those mental people who suffer from mental illness, don't know, again, 70, 80%, if I was to put something on it. They deserve it, because they have done wicked things to people over years and years and years. Whispering and whispering, oh, leave him. Oh, yeah, he's a bastard. Oh, no, he's not your friend. Oh, yeah, she's not this. Oh, yeah, she's not that. How many people have you caused to murder somebody? How many people have you caused to break up their relationship? How many people have you caused, to make a wrong decision based on your lies, based on your wickedness, based on your wiswas, which is your shaitani whispering? It says in the Quranic text and in the biblical and also in the Torah text, one of the biggest, the first sins, okay, it says pride, but it comes from wiswas, talking about people, things that's not true, lying, because you're jealous, because you haven't got any semblance of rest in your own head, because you're just wicked individuals, undermine 80% of you who are now suffering from mental problems. Don't kill yourselves, okay? That's what I think. It's my right to think that. Because you're wicked, I'm getting arrested. They're informing on me, telling the police where I am. I ain't done nothing wrong. Black man at large. But yet somehow I'm still supposed to feel sorry for you guys. I'm still supposed to come cuddle next to you. I stay away from you. I stay apart from you. The general population refuse to work anymore. Refuse to contribute to your so-called social system, which is actually a disorder of nonsense of homosexual fascists who are now going around wanting the right to rape little kids and nobody say anything about it. That's what's going on. 12 years old, they want to take it down to. After that, who knows, maybe 3 months old, can rape them up. That's what's going on here in the Western world, this so-called progressive first world. And guess what, YouTube, you're a part of it. You're scumbags. You don't sleep, I sleep very well. How about you? Have a nice one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Excuse me, I just had a big meal. Yeah, I've been eating for the past 5 days now, swelling up my stomach. African food, beautiful. Yeah, love it. The realness. Keep hating. Don't need you. Don't need you guys. Who's asking for your friendship? I'm a homeless man, visiting family members, which I got many of them. I can stay anywhere in the world. But yeah, we're still doing our thing. So you see me back anyway soon. And we'll still be raising awareness. How? By smiling and just being me and just kicking back and just enjoying my life. F all of you lot. YouTube, stop skanking. You took my videos off. The last 4 videos you've taken off, you haven't even put it up there that it was deleted by you. You deleted it unlawfully. The one called Muhammad not Akram. One of the top devilish wicked man who has now ended up in a wheelchair because of the wickedness that he's been doing over the years. Many of them. Another one got bitten in his face by a dog. You know who you are. After 3 weeks of not talking to you. That's the energy. The 666 energy. So they say. It's me, not the beast. And you're the other, the imperfect man. It is us, melanin.